Yes, you're talking Rogan. We had a good time. Yes, we had a good time. Did you watch the whole thing?
Oh man, I look. You're gonna think it's because I like him, we're friends and stuff like that. But I'm a big Rogan fan. That was one of the best Rogan episodes. It really was.
Tell me why.
You guys vibed, man.
Yeah.
You guys seemed like old buddies for like you were hanging out with like a dude from the barracks back in the day.
Yeah, he was really engaged. He just abnormally engaged.
What was in the cup? Was that water in the cup?
It was vodka. I have to stay committed to my heritage.
Tito's in Austin.
Tito's.
Well, the one thing I heard
when you went in there, how long did you think the interview was going to last?
I have no idea. I mean, you don't think from that standpoint, but literally, we're both talking. And all of a sudden, you look at the clock. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to be late to my flight because they told me if I don't get to the private airport by 5 o'clock, that's done. I have to stay overnight. I'm like, I got board meetings the next day, so I had meetings the next day that we had to handle. But yeah, we made it. It was incredible. The conversation was great. He's the ultimate Renaissance man today. The guy is arrows, hunting, UFC, MMA. The U.S. Open Taekwondo champion. The guy's everywhere.
But he doesn't know sports and he doesn't do NFTs. That's what I learned about Joe Rogan.
Doesn't do sports, doesn't do NFTs, doesn't do baseball.
He didn't know who Luka Doncic was.
But he's officially got an Anthony Fauci rookie card.
That's huge. That's huge. Hottest man in the world.
He's going to keep talking about it until it gets up. Was he the same off air? Or was he cool?
Guy. Same guy. Just the same guy, man. The best people are those that they're just the way they are, no matter whether the camera's on or not. Same guy, just chill, strong opinions, curiosity at the highest level. Great exchange, great conversation.
And it seemed like you were asking him as many questions as he was asking you. It was more like Pat interviews Rogan
did you decide
on Rogan.
You were going to interview Rogan? Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I'm curious. I want to know what this guy's thinking. I want to know how...
Yeah.
When you think about the most necessary people in America, I got him at the top of the list. Yeah. He's forcing the conversation to be had. He is forcing you to have the conversation. Think about that.
Yeah, without a political agenda as a starter.
You got to respect
He doesn't
that.
have that.
No, he's telling you, hey, listen, guys, you disagree? Let's have the conversation. How many people are doing that today?
Not that many.
Versus... Screw you, you have no clue what you're talking about. I don't ever want to talk to you. No, he says, come on, let's talk.
Right. Yeah, plus he's enlightened going through COVID and the treatment that he had. He has a really interesting perspective on that.
And it was pretty clear that you said, listen, calling the other side an idiot never will convert the other side.
Yeah.
I know he's not a fan of Trump. He's definitely not a fan of Biden. Apparently he's a big fan of Joe Jorgensen, friend of the show.
Yeah.
All right. I got to push back on that, though, for both you guys. I do have to push back
Let's
on that.
hear it.
Don't get canceled, Gerard. We will cancel you right now, son, on your birthday.
The one part of it that I did agree with is that that's a learned trait. You have to learn to give your opponents credit. And I do believe at the end of the day...
Yeah, he did say that. You can learn how to do this.
You do need... It's a learned trait. And I think we do need synergy. But I think also we lived in a moment, and we're still living in a moment, where people weaponized empathy, where an entire group of people took people's kindness as a weakness. And at some point, you had to be firm. You had to be able to tell somebody, no, put your 2-inch earrings away and your purple hair and shut the hell up. All right, you had to get firm with people, and you had to be like, no, this is stupid. I'm not doing what you're telling me to do anymore. I've done it. I've acquiesced enough. Now I'm saying no. And if you push back again, I'm going to say no firmer. I think at some point, they pushed too far. They took too much advantage. And now the other side had to get nasty with them, had to match that energy. Now from there, once there's a mutual respect, once you understand that, hey, look, enough's enough, and if you're committed to disrupting my lifestyle, I'm committed to living my lifestyle, and then the chips fall where they may. And then you could have synergy from there. That's just my opinion.
Gerard, I think you need to find a local MMA place to go train, because I think you have a lot of, you got rage, you got to release, you got to go fight some people.
A lot of anger.
After 7 o'clock, you and him should just wrestle and fight.
That's what I'm looking to do with my spare time. I wrestle this freaking grizzly bear.
All you have to do is tell Gerard Belichick sucks, and it's on.
Yeah.
David Parra over there, to his credit, David took the challenge.
Oh yeah, that was big time.
He wouldn't do it. Escarcega wouldn't do it. I said, look, $100. The three of you guys take me down. 3 versus 1, $100 each. You're getting all come at the same time.
Wait, who was it? David who else? David and
Paul
and Nancy
and Adam and Nancy. I said
no. I did not get involved. I did not get involved.
No,
Nancy did kick you right in the face.
Adam was the first out. Nancy said no. And then, like the commie she is, waited for David to engage and then tried to kick my knees.
Yeah.
So David, to his credit,
At least it's a good strategy.
David came all the way in. He went into the cage.
Well, you got to respect that. You
Yeah.
got to respect that.
I'm thinking
So-
I'm filming some segments tomorrow. I'm trying to go out to the club this weekend, have a good time. The last thing I'm doing in my spare time is wrestling this grizzly bear.
Hey, by the
Not
way,
fun.
it could be done.
Not the
I mean,
face.
with a
Not
little
the face.
strategy. You just have
Not the
someone
face.
sneak behind him, kneel down, and you push him over. I mean,
it could
That's
be
a Tom
done.
Zenner
but-
strategy. Watch out, buddy.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.